Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and take LR Sign Goku that came out for Tanabata into the Kid Buu Red Zone, which is one of the harder fights in the game. Yesterday I took him against Blue Gogeta, and today we're going to try this specific mission. I think this could be one of the stages where this guy could quote-unquote struggle a little more, because this guy really wants to get to turn 5, but in this Kid Buu fight, you're pretty much always going to have at least one turn where this guy is going to be untransformed in the int phase. And I mean, if this guy gets tagged with the super, it could be very dangerous in that phase. But again, let's just hop right in. We'll place intro animation, everything like that. And we'll just see what this guy is able to do generally in this stage. Alright, we are looking good here. How should I do my rotations? I probably will keep the LR Gammas. I want to, okay, yeah, if I grab this right here, I can get these in key spheres with the LR Gammas, and that will work out very well. Alright, sweet. Then, I guess I'll push Krillin and 18 off. I think that'll be fine, right? They can debuff that Krillin and 18, keep that in mind. I believe they actually, do they grade a lower attack, or do they just normal lower attack? I guess we'll have to wait and see how that happens. Luckily, UI Goku's getting his dodges off here. Keep in mind, you know, he is able to support the rotation on his 18 key and 12 key. He does raise allies' attack by 30% for each 12 key super. On the single 18 key super attack, he does give 30% defense to all allies. And, you know, this guy, luckily, we don't really have to worry about him tanking in this first phase. Because the thing about this first phase is that there's no, like, let's say, super attack until the very final attack in the second turn. But what's going to happen is we're just going to place Agile Ultra Instinct Goku there. Then we're going to float him off over to this rotation, and that'll be turn 5. Then we could have both UI Gokus as a rotation together there, and that will be a very, very good looking rotation, I'm thinking. We also have Blue Evolution Vegeta in slot 7. That will allow him to have his guard in the Kid Buu phase, which is going to be very useful. What I'm most likely going to do is run the Blue Evolution Vegeta in slot 1 there, actually. And then we're going to, float off the Gammas, and we'll keep UI Goku in slot 2. Unless, like, I just want a situation where ideally UI Goku's not in slot 1. Because him in slot 1 taking an attack could be, again, quite devastating. it could be a little, not even just a little bit, it could be very, very, like, he essentially would get one shot if he gets hit with the super. Even some normals will do a lot of damage to this guy. Even though he's rainbow and everything like that, right, without the guard, just him being type disadvantage could be a little annoying. And again, we'll take a look here. So this is the friend. He is almost max links, we're only missing one link here. But he has full attack equips, and I do like that, the idea of running full attack equips and then additionals. This guy does have a little bit of dodge in this UI Goku, probably close to how I would build my UI Goku personally. I think this is a really good build. I actually don't want to kill if I can avoid that, because I mean, I guess obviously superheroes is a team where you could definitely kill, like the Kid Buu phase. Like you can finish them off 100%, right? If you get like a lot of crits and you get a lot of good RNG. But the good thing for me is that I don't really think I'm gonna have to worry about that. Blue Kaioken and Evolution Vegeta, I mean, they're a guaranteed critting here, but like it depends. Like, are they gonna get a bunch of their supers off, or are they not? And if I do like finish the job off here, it could, okay, well, it would be annoying because I would have to set up again. And the thing about UI Goku is that we want him to be the first rotation, because he does transform into the completed UI, right, or mastered UI as people call him, from turn 5, but that's his turn 5, right? So if you get him as like in slot 7, then you're like not gonna see this ever. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I don't think Agile UI is gonna be at the level where it's like, oh, he's gonna, well, Okay, I should not speak until we actually see it. He does still have the 50% chance to... Okay, well, these guys are kind of cooking here. Yeah, it was probably a mistake to give him all these rainbow orbs. No, I think that's too much health. I could have actually potentially finished the fight off. I think if we were above the HP threshold here and I got the guaranteed crit with the 24 key super, I think I could have actually finished off this Kibu phase right here, which is kind of crazy. Like, if you really do think about that, or maybe if you even had my own UI Goku on rotation, and then, like, you know, instead of the other Gammas, I had UI Goku, or I don't know, something like that. Could have potentially happened, but it's still fine. We're cooking here, and we are getting the 50% support from the Krillin 18 the last turn. I'm still not bringing up Krillin 18, by the way. Let me take a look here. With this obviously guaranteed dodge, we're cooking. Is it a greatly lower attack? No, it's just a normal attack lore, but hey, we'll take that normal attack lore. That will be very useful. I could put UI Goku here in the first slot, but I don't think that's really going to be necessary. We'll get this with the Gammas. That should be fine. Then, yeah, I think I'll put Blue Evolution in slot 1 here. That will let this boy get the 5 attacks. I think that's 5 attacks. That might not be 5 attacks, but it'll be a good amount of attacks for him to get here. Then we'll get all these in-key spheres with the Gammas. It'll heal us up a little. And yeah, that's going to be great. So the Gammas are going to have their standby skill. And even if I don't finish the fight off by the next time we see UI Goku, all the counters are going to build up the Gamma 1 and 2 standby mechanic. And that will make their standby mechanic hit really hard. Oh, I guess one thing to consider... Blue Evolution Vegeta, his 12 key is a physical or unarmed super, but UI Goku, his 12 key is also an unarmed super attack. So I guess technically you would like to... Oh, that was 4 attacks only. Okay. Theoretically, you would like to have this guy in slot 2 and then miss the additional super, but then like just get a normal and crit maybe. I guess that'd be cool. Alright, and we did get the additional super right there. Though, theoretically, getting the extra defense, 50% defense buff would be nice. But we are buffing Kid Buu quite a lot here. We got to keep that in mind. Kid Buu is getting mega buffed. I mean, if this hits... Okay, we're good, though. Okay, what is this normal hit for? Okay, double digits from Kid Buu still. Okay, that's actually pretty useful. That's good to know. Because, again, the first attack you would receive without dodging... He does have 50% flat damage reduction, so it is good to see that, you know, even after all the, like, buffs that Kid Buu would get with all these attacks that are being nullified, right? We had done 6 attacks for Kid Buu, right? And he's building up his attack up a lot. UI Goku type disadvantage is still able to tank that normal attack, which is good. Now, obviously, the super would have been extremely devastating. But it is what it is. So I'm probably going to... Yeah, we'll grab this with Beast Gohan. That's fine. I actually don't want to do too much damage. You know, this is worrying. I'm going to have to do this here. We'll grab this with you. Then a Blue Falcon and Evolution. We'll probably just grab this anyways. That way I can get additionals, but not guaranteed crit. We don't have to be at 24 key for that character. And that'll start debuffing Kid Buu quite a lot. Which will be good, right? I think getting the debuffs in here with Kid Buu will be nice. I definitely would like to see that. And then I do not want to put Krillin 18 at the end. Them having to dodge like 7 attacks would be very annoying. I mean, even this first attack right here could hurt them potentially quite a bit. Beast Gohan doing Beast Gohan things, tanking the super very well. Alright, it's Krillin 18. Get that attack lore here, and then now we're going to start cooking. Nice. So, nice dodge. There we go. Okay. We should be completely safe here. Blue Falcon and Evolution Vegeta. Or you know what? I just realized they did end up getting 3 extra key because Beast Gohan here. Beast Gohan is stupid, right? He's also... He's a very silly character. Yeah. So, at the very least, you know, we'll take the damage that these guys are doing 100%, right? Hopefully all the attacks are in slot 1 next turn, though. That will allow the transformed UI to just get so many counters off, and you might do some crazy damage. We will have 50% support from the Krillin 18 carry over to next turn, because that is a 2-turn buff, right? We really want to stress that it is, again, a 2-turn buff here. So let's take a look here. We do have UI Goku, Blue Evolution Vegeta, pretty much very closely built up here. So let's see. Okay, their defense is starting off at 723k and then 620k. When we use the standby skill, or not the standby skill, the domain active skill to transform to UI, this will support them by 15% attack and defense, and they will get another 30% since they're Realm of Gods characters. So let's go ahead and grab this right here. Alright, so I think we are definitely looking really good here. We got the domain buff, and now with the domain buff, UI Goku's at 869k, Blue Evolution's at 713k. We could potentially be a little higher if they got fully built up, but I don't believe they are. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're completely good here. I think UI Goku might quite literally finish the fight off here. We'll see. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We literally, I think, finished this fight off here with Kid Buu in this specific rotation, even though he's going to heal a little. So we'll get this guaranteed super attack counter right here, because again, UI Goku does guarantee dodge the first turn he is transformed, and with every dodge he does actually end up countering. Now, the caveat is that with all these counters that he's going to do, even though he builds up crit and, you know, the future dodge chances in future turns, he is buffing Kid Buu for every single attack he does. One extra thing, his 12 key super attack, even though it is a, again, unarmed super, it does disable enemy guard, so that'll allow him to do type neutral damage in the events that he does not actually crit. Now, hopefully we start getting some of these critical hits in here. I think that'd be good to see. Yeah, 6.7 mil counters. Keep in mind, I think a lot of people may be aware of this at this point, but the counter value is 3 times as much as what's actually shown. So yeah, he did quite a ton of damage. And we have UI Goku here with the 30 mil attack side basically. So what, 6.7 times 3? That would be basically 20 mil if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, then AJUI, the damage that he's doing is just crazy. Okay, well, I guess he's still buffing Kid Buu here. One thing I do want to point out as well is that UI Goku, when he's, well, at least a Tech 1, he does also give all allies a 10% chance to dodge. So AJUI right there had an 87% chance to dodge. And apparently, probably will make a video about this. If it's not out today, then by tomorrow. But from what we know, the dodge chances like that we used to think were separate are actually the same. So like AJUI Goku, he gets a 7% chance to dodge with each dodge he does. So apparently that would be additive. So in that situation, he would only need pretty much 2 dodges, and then he is guaranteed dodging, right? When this guy's domain is up and that first turn buff is available, that's really good. But yeah, no, we saw the difference. Blue Evolution Vegeta and AJUI Goku hitting that 30 mil attack stats, both of them guaranteed crits, and then with all these additionals, like, they do damage, but I've never seen them hit like 30 mil flat like that, especially without the revive buffs that'd give them a 77% extra attack and defense. But I mean, here we go. Here's another example where, you know, TEQ UI Goku, even through type disadvantage, he's still able to handle his job fairly easily. Now, I would say, again, there are always going to be circumstances where you could be like, oh, UI Goku didn't dodge here because that third turn, you know, can potentially leave him open, right? Like, he could have not dodged the super attack in that first turn right there, and I would have been completely done. But that's where he has a 70% dodge chance. That's where you could arguably build this guy with the dodge build, right? But that's all I want to say. Keep in mind, we did also have a lot of debuffs, so I think even if we got hit with the super with TEQ UI Goku, I think at that point he still would have died before he attacked, because again, he was only like at 300-400k defense. He gets a massive amount of defense on super, which definitely doesn't matter. But the counter damage was insane. Like, you transform into TEQ UI Goku and like you just win that turn, and that's a very good thing, right? A very, very, very good thing, and I do love that quite a bit. Anyways, that's enough for me rambling, man. I'm ending the video. Thanks y'all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.